as I can see. I don't know.
Test. Okay. I think that works. Alright. We are live, and why does my mic... Wait, 1 second, my mic.
California Grandpa is on the front row.
Alright.
What is Unc doing at the club car?
Different mic? It's not.
Oh, Jake's gonna do 2 laps and he has to leave. See?
Okay.
This is bullshit that we talk about
Jake,
every
if
week.
you can't race, then tell me. Alright, alright, who's under
Test.
cryo?
Test.
Is that boss man?
Bam.
Yeah, Krydo's boss man.
Okay, I think that
boss
might
man, if
work.
you're still in game, then you can
Maybe?
race.
Yeah.
Cryo.
Yeah, I'll say that works.
Okay, cryo,
Okay.
you can race. Jake, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, well, Cryo's his.
Sorry, the stream is a little bit quieter than usual. I don't know why.
Jake, you can only make 2 laps, bro.
Correct.
You can only.
Yeah, and we don't feel like having you fucking dip 2 laps into the race. This is the bullshit we go through every night. Somebody decides to leave. There's no point in staying and taking up a position when we only get 2 laps.
You're taking.
One qualifying, we only 2.
Jake, you do not
taking
need
up
points.
Jake, you're
You
not
don't
making.
fucking need points, dude.
There's no chance you make the championship, so get over it and give up your spot.
Jake,
You're
it's
like
fine.
3 trillion points below the leader.
Jake, you can only make.
I gotta
2
go
laps.
in 3 laps.
Just bring Krydo here, because eventually Jake's gonna leave. 2 laps in isn't even bad. Just bring Krydo.
Or you could just
I
let
don't
Tim
feel like having a
race.
dumbass that runs 2 laps for points when there's no chance he makes the playoffs.
No, Jake, are you bullshitting me, or are you actually gonna leave with like 2 laps? Fuck.
And then leave like halfway through, but that's besides the point, I guess.
Get this
That's
shit
why we asked before
Oh,
the
right,
race
because
happens,
it's
and you
fixed.
make it to the end. That is
Sorry.
why we'd like to know.
Oh, I can also hear myself.
We have
Krydo,
cars
once,
that-
that's
Krydo, once
fixed.
Jake pulls off, just
I,
go, I'll tell you when you can merge
I
on the
apologize.
track. You'll just be scored where he is. I know
scored
it's not good.
Biden, dime,
No, that's
we go green.
Dine dinner?
I agree with what's his name? What's his nuts? Cole
Multi?
Chandler.
Cole Chandler?
Yeah, that one.
That one.
that one.
Alright, we're starting in just a moment, folks.
One of the California kids.
One of them.
But does being black also come with being deaf as well? Like Stevie Wonder?
That's true.
Or Ray Charles.
But I'm 99% sure we already made up a plan for what we're doing this race.
Alright, about to start my stream.
Alright,
Go
brain
live.
shot. Fuck that. Can of Red Bull. You know?
Alright. Starting up the stream.
Speedy XR1 can't spell either, and also perfectly black.
Is he in the field?
Well, welcome back everybody to the Arkham Menards Racing Series. We're live from Fontana, California for one of the best racetracks in the world, or used to be, Autoclub Speedway.
Fuck off.
We were initially gonna go to Michigan, but that did not work out, so we went to the next best thing, which is a similar
It's
2-mile
better.
oval configuration here
It
in
is.
California for round 11, coming into the closing 5 races of the championship. Let's get
I see a person
this
watching right now.
shit
I'd like to say hi.
We need ice cream.
Yeah, here we go.
countdown is upon the drivers as we are getting ready to hit the green flag here from Auto Club Speedway. Robo leads the charge at his
Called
hometown
it.
track, but Trey gets a huge run off the outside, and we're just getting started, folks. We head
Speedy.
off to
Old
turn number
Chandler's
one.
in the
Gold
grass.
Chandler gets burned
Old
under the
Chandler's
line. Everyone off the wall. Everyone off the wall. Stop the wall riding. 4 wide in the back. If y'all don't get off the wall, we're gonna add wall. We're gonna add wall.
Cole Chandler and Speedy XR1 showing their displeasure with each other on the backtrip, beating and banging on each other. No pause. Yes,
All right.
Diddy.
What the fuck is that, Moose?
Wow.
We're fairly spread out now as Ray has pretty much separated himself from the rest of the field. We head off into turn number 1 and 2 once again. They dive it in. It looks like Div comes down a little too low. Comes down on Beast and Daniel. And that's going to walk him back up into the 8th position. Very unfortunate for the 15 machine as side by side are the championship leaders down the back straightaway. Robo has help. He has the draft from the 32. They soar into 3 and 4. Div tries to peek under but loses immediate momentum as he washes up the racetrack. Speedy XR1 is going to be right there to try and challenge him for that 4th place spot.
Ice cream. Winner gets ice cream. You guys send your address and social security number.
Meanwhile, the top 3 consisting of the top 3 in the championship standings right now. We're top 4. But after this race, it looks like Cole Chandler could take a swipe at 4th place in the championship points. He's been there the entire season. All he needs is a good day here from Autoclub to make his way to the top 4. Meanwhile, Seeker putting pressure from behind for that 32 machine, sitting in 1st place. He has dominated the race for the first 3 laps.
Whoopsie.
Hasn't had little to no challenge from behind him, but they're quickly closing in, looking to make it a full-on race for the lead.
Still eating ice cream.
And our co-commentator is still eating ice cream. CDX1 off the wall. I will not say it again. If you do that again, that will be a 1 out of 3. There was no attempt to make the corner. If I see an honest attempt to make the corner, you will not get a warning, but just full-on wall riding out of the corner is not going to be acceptable. Meanwhile, Robo's going to shift up to 2nd.
2nd gear.
We have a 3-car battle behind them for 4th. Speedy XR1, Div, Multi. Div's going to shove Speedy XR1 up the racetrack. The 97-96 having a little disagreement, but he gets a huge shove to Speedy XR1 in the 96. He's got to run at the top 3 now. Seeker putting pressure on the number 12 behind him. Dre washes up the track. Robo's there right on him. Dre comes down. Robo's still there. He's going to have help from behind. He's at the 6 right behind him. Dre not relenting that front position as Seeker's going to give a bump to Robo. A little bit more speed. But he washes up the track. Speedy XR1 as well.
The 32 car's looking really good here tonight. He's been not good coming to the finish of the races, either P2 or getting wrecked. But I feel any racetrack he can do it at is going to be this one.
Yeah, this is definitely one of, if not the, one of the tracks where it's pretty much anybody's game. It is more of a skill racetrack than it is any of the other super speedways that we've had on the racetrack. On this
racetrack.
And Dre is definitely showing his dominance at a super speedway that definitely requires a little bit more
like
skill than the average. Say for Talladega or Daytona, where it's pretty much draft heavy, this setup requires a little bit more lifting coming up into the corner to help your car not wash up the track. As we're seeing right now with the 32, he arced it into the corner a little too early, and he washed up the racetrack, and that's going to cost him immensely as the 12 is going to get the inside lane advantage coming into turn number 1 and 2. Robo on the attack. First challenger for the first place spot of the race. He's going to put the 32 up the racetrack. That is going to cost him maybe 1 or 2 positions. Seeker checks up, bounces it back to 3rd. Speedy XR1 right there behind him. He's going to make it a 3-car battle for the lead. He dives in low. Tries to get underneath Seeker. Can't quite get there. Dre all over the back bumper of the 12, but he's going to walk up the racetrack. Yeah, definitely putting your tires under the white line is definitely not the way to go. It is sending all of them out of the corner. way up high, and it is costing them where they get out of the corner. But Dre's going to try it again.
In the grass.
And in the grass, Dre, I'm going to need you to give time. You fully cut into the grass there. You got to give a little time.
That was where he was at, for the grass.
All right. You're good. Now Dre, with his front bumper, right onto Robo, pushes him up the racetrack. There we go. There it is. And there's Seekers.
Oh my God.
Three-way battle for the lead, and it's just getting started as Tim gets a huge surge to the front. Big bump from the 96 to the 97, as now Seeker is starting to pull away as the 32 and the 12 battle relentlessly back there, with the 97 now joining the mix.
Oh! Robo comes on the track with Dre! They're beating and banging on each other, and we all know Robo likes it.
Yeah, Robo is definitely not going to play the Mr. Nice Guy today, but neither is Dre. All of these guys have been telling them relentlessly over the radio. We even heard it after the Nashota race that there were multiple unhappy drivers with that number 12, how he raced him, how he raced all of them during last race at Nashota.
Yeah, last week they were fighting on the track with cars and everything. You had to get security down there and Dre and all his little goons to prevent them from hurting Robo Mesa.
Yeah, it was definitely an assortment of bad situation for the 12. He has made many enemies with his driving style these past few weekends. But will that inevitably help him in the long run, or will it really affect him negatively coming into these last 4 races, or 5 if you want to include today?
Beatty's trying to stick his nose up there up front for the battle now.
And Dre comes down on Robo, and they all wash off the track.
They're 3 wide.
Oh, and Dre pins Seeker to the wall, and that's going to cost him big time. Oh, man. The 6 is not going to be happy about that. He had a good run up there at the front for a little bit. All to come to an end and a screeching halt due to the 32 with a bad exit. The Seeker's going to roll out right in front of Div, gets the bump, and he's got to run. He's in the top 5 right now. He is looking to make a name. Meanwhile, we go on board with B-Swarm Daniel. He's kind of missing it. Oh! He is out of the pack, and I believe he might be out of the draft, too. That is very unfortunate. Oh, big wreck down the back straightaway. First caution will come. And it's going to come at a great cost. The 6 and the 96, 2 big front runners here from Autoclub so far, will bring out the first caution as Dre gets loose off the corner panel. Tries to make a pass off the inside, out of 4, but he's going to fall short. Robo gets the race back. Dre will get 2nd. Div will get 3rd. Jank will get 4th. Beatty will get 5th. Seeker 6th. Multi 7th. And Daniel will get
I defended with
8th.
my fucking life. Oh, holy fuck.
That was pretty good and first lap, turn 1. Sure, I will watch everything back. I'll watch the wreck. I will watch everything back. That was a pretty good race so far.
It looks like a speedy
your
incident.
positions assume positions on the leaderboard. As per usual. If I change something, then move to that position. Alright, we're gonna go back to this turn here. Last lap on that race back. I don't really know what I'm watching for. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be watching for, but we're gonna go on the back straightaway, see exactly what happened. We were with Daniel's perspective for just a split second. We come back to the front, and all hell starts to break loose. And Speedy, I am sorry, that will be on you. That was your first warning. We'll be to the back.
Alright.
Speedy Extra 1, you are to the rear for cause of caution. No, it's not. He's not. Did APK leave? He did leave. That's crazy. Alright. Well, probably just going to be me in the booth for a little bit as we put Speedy Extra 1 to the back. So we're about to get racing once again. That is exactly what Daniel needed, and we just said it too. CD5, here we go. We're coming to the green. Robo's going to lead them at a 4. Green flag. A good start there by the top 3. As we head up into turn number 1, this is going to be empty as it was on the first lap. Sneaker comes all the way up the racetrack, coming right up into... Oh, man, Multi gets loose. He's on the front bumper. Do they save it? Oh, they will not. We're going to do a redo. God damn it. There will be a redo, same positions. And we're going to unmute Dale as we will have a new co-commentator here, Dale Ross. Dale, welcome to the KRE booth for the Arkham Menard series. Do you have a copy?
I copy pasted your mom.
Yep, I figured. All right, same positions, boys. Line her up. Let's not make this just like the KRE Autoclub race, full of cautions. That was unnecessary. That was a nightmare. Robo, I swear to fucking God, if you do anything similar to what you did at that Autoclub race, I will dock you every single fucking point you have earned up until this point in the season.
See,
And I will absolutely destroy your championship.
You should fly me. Saying.
I don't know. Robo, you keep smiling. You think I'm joking. I'm an excellent host, remember.
Well, let me fly right now.
I am an excellent host, man. Just remember that. Alright, CD5.
You still haven't let me fly.
I'm letting you fly now.
Thank you.
We're gonna re-rack it again.
Wait, why? It was fine.
A lot of people slept that start.
What are you gonna freaking deal with it? Shout out to my boy Beastworm Simulator Daniel. He's really making this race.
Yeah, but Beastworm Daniel's probably hitting the number 2 key again.
Yes.
Line her up in the same position, boys. Come on. Come on. I believe in you guys. Christ on a fucking stick, bro. He's great. I love him. Guys. Okay. Are we good? Are we good? Good? Now, I don't know if that was asleep. I don't know if someone jumped. Someone probably jumped. Someone probably slept.
Yep.
Just don't jump or sleep to start. Don't press the number 2. That's all I gotta say. Do not press the number 2. There we go. Green, green, green. Good start.
Yep.
Oh my god, bro.
I can tell this race has been extra amazing.
It actually has been. I'm just making it out to be worse than it's been. It's actually been pretty peaceful and pretty darn amazing, actually.
Alright.
We just had a little stretch of bad luck there, but if we can make one lap, and then that will just make my day. I don't think I asked for too much. And I say that, and that almost ended my career.
That was probably the most smooth monoblock I've ever done.
It almost ended my career.
It was just racing, let him be.
That's a roboblock right there for you.
It almost ended my life. Similarly to how Robo always seeks to do that. At every turning point. That could have been the move of the century if Div just hadn't run into the back of the
Yep.
That could have been such a great move. And then he just decided, that 12 bumper looks mighty fine right now.
I just pulled the best block.
Just decided to, right in the back end. Dre looks like he wants to be a silly goose. He's getting up there. I'm gonna get serious again. Number 13 making a big run on the 12. The 12 dives all the way under the apron, washes up the racetrack. Look at that multi-beagle dude coming into the top 3. He's side by side with Div down the back straightaway.
What dude was just dooring him down the back straight.
They're trading paint right now. Div definitely does not want to let him by, but Colt Chandler on the dominant line is going to get a push from behind. He's going to penetrate into the top 3. Pause. And Seeker's just swerving in the back. He's going to get back up on the racing surface, though. He's all good. Meanwhile, Dre putting pressure on behind. For Robo, the 12. Washing up the racetrack, but Dre going to follow in a similar line. Jake now in the top 3. Where the fuck did that happen?
It's my favorite Jew.
Real. And Dre swerving down the back straightaway, looking for a line. Robo cuts him off. Dre gives him a bump. Pushes him up the racetrack. Dre's there.
Here comes Jake. Here comes Jake, though.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he turns him. Into the pit wall.
No caution will be thrown. Jake will just need to get back on the racing surface as Robo is putting the 32 under there. With no room, he is not giving him any of his dues, and Dre puts him up the racetrack. Seeker is now making his way to the lead.
I'll leave for 2 seconds to make sure Jake's alright.
12 laps to go from Auto Club, and it's just getting racy from here. Dre.
What's the bumper doing?
He does. He's there, and now Robo making it 3 wide. What the fuck? And Dre will do something similar to that we saw a few laps ago. Comes right back up on the 6, but Seeker's not done. Almost made it a 3-car battle there for a second, but then Dre loses it. Robo back to the lead. And Seeker is on the inside and puts it up the racetrack. That was not a smart move by the 6.
One skivity.
Dre's got to do something now. Robo now has a stranglehold over this race right now. He is in control and doesn't want to relent. This would be win number 4 for the 12, and that is the last thing that the top 4 in the championship points want. 11 to go from Fontana as Robo Mason just continues his relentless dominance over this race. We saw an early dominance from the 32, but he hasn't quite been as dominant as he was on those opening laps.
Because he's a half second ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, he's close a little bit, but I don't make a pass yet. I try.
I mean, he could definitely try. There's a lot of distance in these corners, and something in the lines can easily change. Robo could slip up, and Dre could slip up like he just did theirs. Things have happened right there that have been able to form passes, and honestly, I would not be surprised if Dre is going to be an opportunist here and try to take over with Robo's misfortune in maybe a few corners. Meanwhile, though, Seeker going to try to make a move for second. He backs off immediately, knowing that he probably won't be able to make anything good happen out of it. As we still have a pack right behind the leaders. As Robo still in the lead. 10 to go, coming up to 9, and we got cars swerving up, big crash.
3-car caution.
Yellow.
It's back happening right now.
Big yellow in the back, side by side to the line. Seeker barely gets there. Dre will get 3rd, Div will get 4th, Daniel will get 5th, Multi 6th, the extra one 7th, and Jake will be 8th. Those are unofficial race back results there. We're going to look back at the recording.
No, that's right.
No, we're going to see who calls it. That's what I mean.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got to see who took the cookie from the cookie jar. Yeah. All right, so Speedy set up a pass on multi-beagle. Yeah, he had to set up a pass. It looks like Cole just came down, giving him no room. right back up into Seeker, collected him and Daniel, and that just ended his career multi. That will be your first warning out of 3. So positions are good as they run. We're sending the countdown now. Shut up, pipe stand. And the back half of the squad just sleeps that start. Major League green flag from Fontana.
Let's go.
Now here we
Because
go.
immediately
Battle
making
for the
moves
lead.
for
Seeker's gonna roll in underneath the 12. Number 32 of Dre is helping him get there. I think they're starting to learn that if they want to benefit in the long run in this championship, they got to start working together to try and get around this 12 team. They really got to start pushing the limits of what they can do on the racetrack, try to help each other out, and get to the front. The number 6, looking for his second win, the California native, with another one behind him, looking for his 4th. A win here would be big for the 16, but will he be able to get it, though? That is the big question that everybody's asking. Robo's going to have to slip in underneath Dre, and he's going to slide up the racetrack along with Robo, and Seeker's just going to roll out with no pressure from behind. Dre's still there. Right on Robo's bumper. I don't think he wants to give him help. I think he's, oh, yeah. Yeah, that happens. And Robo right back up into the outside wall. Now Vid's going to take a chop in the top 3. Try to make a move. 6 to go. 7 to go. From Fontana. Seeker's got to play major defense now. No help from behind. He's got to make it work. How by any means necessary. The 12 is there. And with the 12 hungry for the 4th win, that could play into a major change in the playoff standings. Rolling into the championship.
That's the better line.
Yeah, he definitely does. He took a lot of time off there. He's right there with the number 6. Dre's lagging behind. Seeker has no help whatsoever. Robo puts the bumper to him, and it will be game over. And I think that's what he's waiting for. He's waiting for the opportunity to just cut Seeker out of the way.
Look out in turn 3 here. Might get a little bit hairy.
Definitely setting it up, but he just gave him a little bit of a bump. That is definitely not what he wanted. If he gives him a bump, he'll start running away. Seeker dives in low. Really early.
Crossover move.
Robo gets him the bump, and there it is. That could be the pass for the race there, folks.
Only 5 laps to go. The people's in the grass back there. They're fine though. Please go back on the racing service. Oh my god.
Did he cut it very close there, almost coming into the 97. Look at this. Seeker gonna try to set up another pass for the lead. He's there. He's there, and he's right on Robo. They're side by side as they run. Robo right there. Swings in underneath, tries to make a run. He's up in the high lane. But he had better. Seeker up the track. Robo has the line down. It is a neck and neck race to the line. And Seeker checks up. Robo gets it there. And he lets him by and gives him a huge bump. That is definitely not what the number 6 wanted. 4 to go from Fontana. And here comes help. The 32 there. Race hungry. He wants a win. But which does he want more, though? A win from the 6 or a win for his team? Regardless, they both benefit if the 12 does not get into victory lane. But which does Dre want more? To risk a victory for his team, or just be sure that Robo does not make it into victory lane? That is the question of the difference here. 3 to go from Fontana. Do they have enough time to make a move?
That's a battle for last place right now. It's going crazy.
And the battle for last place has been pretty relentless the whole entire way through. It's always been T7, Jake, and Daniel for that last place position, but the battle up front has just been consistently entertaining, and I don't think it's going to I don't think it's going to get any better than this. Dre keeps washing up the track. It is costing him. They're coming to
Seeker's there.
Tuzo, and Seeker's on the hunt. He's like, I don't care if you're not going to help me. I want to take a jab at this win by any means necessary, with or without your help. Robo puts him up into the outside lane, gets a bump from behind. Dre picks a big chop into it. He's there. Robo leaves no room, though, and Dre will wash up the track. Is the 32 out of it?
I'd say even Speedy isn't particularly out of this because Robo will run people up the wall.
Oh,
was Seeker though!
Seeker puts him up the racetrack! And
He turns him!
Oh, God! Dre's there!
White flag!
Oh my God! Robo comes
Robo
out
turns him!
Dre.
It comes right back though! Oh, Seeker can run off with this! Seeker's about to run off with this because they're battling too hard. It's full line for the race leader because Speedy XR1!
Oh man!
Robo's around!
God.
Robo's...
Doesn't forget the caution! Oh my God, they're still going in reverse! Speedy XR1 in the lead! Dre's
Speedy
right
back with this race back!
And Robo's up into the outside wall, it's over!
Bro, y'all need a park hole for that one. Bro, Speedy! Speedy!
Speedy
Speedy went to
XR1
Autoclub!
from Fontana! What the